Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one.
Alfonso and Dixy Villafranco operate their small business, Fine Crafts, from their home in Punta Gorda. Our Belize Watch team stopped by and the couple shared how their business came into being and some of their plans. We will have that for you after this break to hear from our partners, the Barry, Ministry of Blue Economy, Del Martin, and Minister Kevin Bernard.
Only way to go. We stay apart, then we have to fall. Count on you, count on one and all. It's not for you, not for me, it's not for we. It's not for you, not for me, it's not for we. Love and respect one another. No man, that is your brother, yeah.
The Bari is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. The Bari. Get more, pay less.
Have you designed a project that protects and preserves our vital mangroves? Now's your chance to be recognized as a mangrove conservation champion. Join the Mangrove Friendly Development Challenge, a national competition celebrating innovative designs that enhance and preserve mangroves on private property. Developers, landowners, and other interested groups are welcome to register before October 15th, 2024. For more information, visit mangrovefriendlychallenge.org.
Well, you know Zeb, represented for Minister Kevin Bernard, in Orange Walk East, creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. So Orange Walk East, it's time to jump up. Come vote for Kevin Bernard, he keep on rising up. The roads are paving and sports is ongoing. Free education in Orange Walk East, the lot surveying and centers building. Medical clinics in Orange Walk East, culverts and drainage and health assistance. New schools are building in Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. Ven a votar por Kevin Bernard, es el hombre de palabra. Él está dando educación gratuita. Él está haciendo deporte. Él está construyendo escuelas. Él está construyendo clínicas. Ayuda con asistencia médica. Kevin Bernard trabaja constantemente para Orange Walk East. Él hace lo mejor para su gente. Es un verdadero líder. Sal y vota a Kevin Bernard el día de las elecciones. Creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. Accomplishments of land certificate for residents, surveying of residential land, water tower built in Tower Hill Village, culverts and drainage with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and sincerity.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one.
Paul Mahong, you have brought me to Fine Crafts in Punta Gorda. And I had the opportunity even before starting to record to see some of the fine craft that is done here by the Villafrancos, right? And I must say I admire their work. But to clearly establish where we are in PG, because you are a representative here in PG, so to clearly establish where we are in Punta Gorda right now, Paul, tell me.
Yes, good day, and of course, thank you very much. We have come across a very fine family at a fine craft Punta Gorda, and they are no strangers to us. We have Mr. Alfonso Villafranco and his lovely wife, Miss Dixy Villafranco, and they reside what you call the Indian Hope area of town. Some people call it the Indianville area, and they will correct me later on. But the specific location, we are here at the corner of Lily and Periwinkle Street. So people come into PG, ask for Lily, corner of Lily and Periwinkle Street, and they'll bring you right to this area where we are, and we'll be hearing all about that in this Belize Watch program.
And I'll tell you, Paul, I just walked in and I saw the fine work that the Villafrancos do, and I'm amazed. I mean, I have to find out more about this family that works together. Mr. Villafranco, thank you so much for having me here, and thank you so much, Mrs. Villafranco, for having us here. And you all work together, right? Well, when I do this show, I usually try to start from the beginning. I want to get to know both of you, right? So, who going first?
He could go first.
Serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm Alfonso Villafranco Jr. I'm originally from Jacintoville. And then we moved into Punta Gorda. So we have been doing this for about 3 years or going to 4 years, somewhere around there.
So you grew up in Jacintoville?
Yes, sir.
And when you were growing up, did you figure out that you'll be doing woodwork, or what was the plan for your life growing up? Because all of us have these little dreams and things that we might want to do with our lives,
Well, my family, we have a lumber business. Now we have a lumber yard in Jacintoville. My father owns a lumber yard. So I've always been around wood, and then I've watched a lot of waste because when you work with sawmill, you have a lot of cut off and a lot of waste. And so I always thought about making use of the small pieces instead of getting rid of them. So that's one of the idea behind Fine Crafts.
So from a little boy, you had this dream of one day taking this waste wood that was all around you and converting it into something useful that you can make a living off.
Yeah, especially around the time when they had this rosewood rush, where a lot of people were just cutting the rosewood and leaving all the limbs and all the smaller pieces in the bush. So we were trying to figure a way to make use of the small pieces, instead of just leaving them there to rot.
Yeah. What about you, Mrs. Villafranco? How did you start? You originally?
I am from Emery Grove.
Emery Grove?
Yes. So
in relationship to Jacintoville, how far apart are they?
Yeah, border village.
Border
villages. Okay. All right, border villages.
Yeah, I know him. Well, I know him from we went to school together. He used to sell tamales, so we know each other. We moved to town about 20 years ago. We came to town.
And what about your parents and the way how you grew up in the border village of Emery Grove?
My mom is strict. Yes, we couldn't go anyway, we had to ask permission and so. But I think that made a good thing when I do. For me, with this business, is that I used to work out. I used to work the hotel. I used to work the restaurant. But a couple of years ago, my son get diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So I had to the home. So I say, you know what? I have to learn to do this woodwork business too.
So, but he already knew how to. He was doing it already. So you saying you gotta get into it.
So I say I the home and I can't just stay home. They do nothing because the school would have call and say your son need attention. You have to come pick up. So I realized that I can't work out because I can't always left my job. So I said, I have to learn their machines. I have to learn everything. So I start do some crash course.
Oh, my goodness.
I stay up some late nights, YouTube, anywhere I could learn. And in about a year time, I make it.
You did it?
Yes.
And you joined with your husband?
So when he not there, I could do the work because he operate heavy machinery. He the Belize operator.
Okay.
So when dry weather come, he leave and then I take over.
Oh, that's good.
So if the plain board or jointed for make the cutting boards or what, I learn all that.
What? That's good. That's good, and I'm sure he was very much instrumental in your learning as well, right? Was she a quick learner? She said she was a quick learner.
Yeah,
but what was some of the experiences as you taught her? Because not anybody could teach your wife things,
Yeah, that's one of the things she always say. I reel up too much,
Oh, okay.
One of the things they said, they don't like work with me because I always reel up. But yeah, I believe if you want to learn something and you put yourself into it, you put you're dedicated to it, you will get through, you will learn. So you just have to make the effort. Yeah.
How you manage with the children? You said you had to make sure everything was good with the children. I guess with this now you could have stayed home with them.
It make it easier for me because, I have to get up early, make sure everybody get to eat, make sure my son take him medicine before he go to school. We have our granddaughter here, so I have to take her to school, then come back and start my work.
Okay.
So by 2:30 she have to pick her up, so I make sure I finish up whatever I have by 2:30, come back, then continue till about 5.
Okay. So you work a full day.
Yes.
So he when he's here, he's working with you, right?
Yeah.
And then, but when he's out driving his bulldozer, then you
I
take over and you do everything yourself.
Yes.
Okay. So would it be possible to differentiate who did what? Like if I pick up a piece of art.
Yes.
Well, usually we work together. We still work together, Guys, if she asks me, maybe design something for her on the computer, then we get it cut, then she will still help with the sanding or the varnish. She usually do most of the varnishing. So that's her thing, like to do some of the finishing work. Then she would deal with that part. So I would do the heavy lifting, we would call it. So the start from the scraps, so I would take care of the part and then she would do most of the finishing.
So looking at the whole picture here, you could consider a blessing, right? That as a husband and wife, you can work together, you have the same interests and so on, and you see each other every day and you're moving forward together, right?
We could work on our own pace, So that's one of the good thing about it, that that tie up, and so we could, if we have to do something, we could just leave what we're doing and get it done, or go to town, and so you're not really at work where you have to work for somebody and then you have to be there and do their thing.
And so fine crafts. Fine. Why did you select the word fine? I mean, it looks good, but I want to hear from you yourself. Why fine crafts?
Originally, I think maybe you might see on the computer, we were called DNA. Because that it was Dixie and Alfonso, that's DNA. And then we changed it to Fine Crafts because I think just because it was like a more catchy name in woodworking. You want something catchy, so So we end up, they call it Fine Crafts.
Nice name. Fine Crafts, Punta Gorda. Paul?
Chief, that name Fine Craft is excellent because I could say in their presence that it's not only fine craft, it's quality craft. The quality of their product, Chief, is among, I could say, among the best in the country because it's done in PG, but we know that it lasts. Yeah, we are up there in that word fine and excellence in production.
What I like, it's all Belizean because the wood you're using obviously is grown in Belize. Yeah. The talent that you're using is Belizean talent. The creations that you're coming up with are Belizean creations. So it's like a Belizean thing.
I always tell him that I see the products like making a scratch cake versus buying up a cake because we start from the real wood from the mill and then we come up from there and end up with the product like if you make one scratch cake.
Yeah.
So no corridor cut like if you do a pot cake.
but you know what amazes me that earlier on you said okay, all the scraps, right? You're saying, right? Yeah, pick up the scraps. It's the scraps, yeah, and you turn these scraps into something beautiful and something that you can make a living in because you don't really get the logs, the big logs that are cut out that you pick up the scraps and you turn them into something.
We do have a few board too, so it's not all scrap, but there's a lot of scrap pieces that we use, and like you mentioned, all of this wood, it's something that I harvested, you would say. So all the wood that we're working with, I had a part in that because we do the logging, we do the milling.
Okay.
So, and then after the pieces that's thrown away, then I usually collect that.
No, the products that you all make, they are all original products, or you would copy a design, or how does that work?
Some of them we use a ready-made design, but usually people come with their own design.
Okay.
So we have to create their design to match their liking.
So if Palmer Hong comes in here and says, I want you to do a statue of me or a bust of me, you can handle that, right?
It will take some time, yeah, but it's possible. It's possible. So
I'll have to come with my best looks, though, Chief.
Yeah. So the bust of Paul Mahong being done. No, but basically what I'm trying to establish is that you can come and ask what you want and it can be done. That's the point.
I think the workshop, as long as you could imagine something, we could almost possibly create it now.
I would like to see some of your creations for sure. Definitely I want to see how you do things because I'm always interested in everything Belizean, and of course this is as Belizean as you can get, right? I know it's never easy to start a new business. I've started my business myself, and I know we went through a whole lot of difficulties. So it's never easy to start a new business. It looks easy. People come and they say, "Oh, but it's never easy. So I'd like you to walk me through the early days in creating and reaching where you are. Who will take that?
Well, as a young boy growing up, I was always passionate about creating something. I would go in the bush and make something. I always see some kind of art in a stuff. So I look on a piece of rosewood and I will see something in that next people won't see. So bring it up. I want to show you this piece. This was one of the first. I picked it up from in the backyard. This was when I was still at home, still living with my parents. And I made this with a Dremel, so I didn't even have a...
What's a Dremel?
Well, we have it actually on the table.
Okay, so
it's a rotary tool.
Okay.
It's a rotary tool, and so this was just made with a knife and a Dremel. So this was one of the first things that I made, and I wasn't even with her yet.
So you kept it for your inspiration?
Yeah, and so it was always around, and it was sitting right there.
Okay. And you
So
met him
this
with
is just a piece of wool. I think this is a piece of pine. We don't normally work with pine, but this is one piece here. So, yeah, so that was like from early on, I had a passion for creating stuff. So,
Go ahead.
and then my father went into this logging business, and then, well, I think you would probably see where I'm getting at. So we see all of the pieces, and we're always talking about my dad. He loved art too, so he like make out of wood. So tell me, well, maybe you could start your own business. And he actually, most of these machines are from him.
Okay.
So the bigger machines that we use, I think it was back in when we had COVID. COVID was still around. We had our first CNC, the CNC machine, and that was held up for like over a year because there wasn't any kind of traffic to the US and back. So we had that held up, and then after it was possible again, then we got that. So that was back in 2020. Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
That was in 2020 when I started using that machine. So that was the first machine to the shop.
Okay.
Apart from the regular woodworking tools, like planer. And yeah, so he helped me with some of the bigger tools to do the most of the harder work, the roughing part. So the planer, the jointer. I got some along the way. I got my drills, the sander, different stuff like that. Yeah, we got the sander over there, the drum sander. But these were tools that were added later on, as the shop was getting bigger and bigger. So, and then we got a laser. We started off with a smaller laser back then, and then we have the bigger one now that you see some of the finer details that we could not do.
Okay. Secret here now. Who manages the finances?
Yeah, for most part, I think I would.
He run the finance.
Yeah, he do a better job.
Why you are just
Because I'm more soft, and I have teenagers. So
mommy.
yes.
And then because business, what I'm saying is because an entrepreneur like yourselves, I can see that you have to put money the same back into the business.
Yes.
In other words, the business has to grow. For it to grow, you have to plow back certain parts of the profit into the business for it to continue growing and be strong. That to me is the way how that is done. So there has to be that discipline, because you would tend to want to, okay, I made $200 today, let me spend $200, and that's not so. The business have to get it back.
Or maybe something broke tomorrow, and you need that money for replace it.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe somebody might be aspiring to do the same thing that you are doing. Talk about your experience when it comes to the financial development of your business.
Well, I started with just a grinder. That was like nearly one of the smallest tool I use. So I work grinder.
You have to buy.
And most of the stuff that I just picked up, and you don't have to take out any money out of your pocket. So you could just go about and get scraps and use that, and then you could use that in turn over, and then make some money. So you could get other stuff. So you don't really need a whole lot of money to get into woodworking, that I would say.
But the important thing not only in woodworking, but in any business, is to have an end vision, a vision, a direction you're heading in. Maybe you might want to paint that direction for me.
Well, we work along with like copal tree and some turnip atolls and different tourist places. And so we want to make a gift shop. That's one of the dreams.
Gift shop.
Yeah, so we're working towards that, but finance and stuff like that, so.
Well, it's important to have that dream and to keep that dream alive and never give up on that dream, because it will come once you stick to it and you keep moving towards your dream, you won't get there right away, but once you have the dream, and it becomes reality.
Yeah, right? We already started. We have a small building in front there that we're tearing down right now, because she used to have a restaurant there first. Mm-hmm. So it was a beautiful touch building, but we tore it down. It's dilapidated now. So and then we want to replace that and make a gift shop there.
Mm-hmm. You see?
We have the spot already.
So that's where the vision is important, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, I would want more females to know that, you could do this. Yeah. As hard as it look, and it's very rewarding. Mm-hmm. When you see people come and they enjoy your product, or it gets shipped somewhere, mm-hmm. it make you feel good. Yeah. And that's something you could do from home. Mm-hmm. So if you have small children, or it could work. Yeah. Because if I could do it, I think anybody could do it.
Anybody could do it. We could all do it. We just have to look inside ourselves and find out what's in there and bring it out. And I think that's what both of you did.
Sometimes I go deliver stuff, and people are saying, Miss Dixie, tell your husband thanks very much. Mm-hmm. But I said, okay, no problem.
And the stuff that you maybe you did, right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter, because you're working together.
So I just said, okay, no problem.
Yes, okay, working together. Yeah. Paul, what are you picking up from all of this?
Well, Chief, I will go a bit further than just the plan for the little gift shop. And here, I would say that I admire seeing them reaching out into the public at the park, at the open days, at the Yellow Ginger Festival with their products, at the, what you call the flea market, when the PG Town Council have their flea market. And they're all over reaching out because they want the people of Toledo, the visitors, to enjoy their products at very reasonable prices. Yeah. So I need to just comment on that, Chief. I compliment them.
And yes, and that's another important part of doing a business as well, marketing and promotion, right? Yeah. Because if you are doing something and no one knows that you are doing it, then...
Yeah, no, advertising and marketing.
Yeah, marketing is important.
And right now that's just like Mr. Palmer Hong said, we just go to these different occasions, and we do like, what's it called, the pop-up shops we do sometime. We have a Facebook page, but that's about it. No, we don't have a lot of advertising. So it's something we could look forward or look to.
Yeah, because marketing and promotion is always key, They said, I learned this because I'm in the advertising industry, that if you don't advertise or promote yourself or your business, you are like a young man winking at a young lady he likes to see in the dark. He's doing all the winking, but she isn't seeing it because it's dark, So you have to set the light of advertising, on it, and promotion and marketing, Sure. So it's good to see that you're going to pop-up shops and promoting your product, because that's how we get our product known, through promotion. And sometimes those promotions don't necessarily, you might go to a pop-up shop and not sell anything. But the fact is, you have exposed your product to people, right?
That one customer, because people help us spread to. We have a lot of people that push our product for us, so they help us. You get to one person, and that person could get to like 10 persons. So that small step you take, you could help.
It's like my producer asked me, where can you get a good picture frame? And I say, oh.
All right.
I know exactly where to go, right? Do your thing, right?
And at these pop-up shops, then we could include the kids. Everybody has something to do. Pick up the table, pick up the tent, get out the stuff. We have to go to a park.
Yes.
And then you are man the style. We're going to go eat. So it make everybody work together too.
The children are involved as well in what you're doing.
My son used to work here before he moved to St. Bite.
Okay.
And the knowledge he get right from here, he end up the Ghana St. Bite, and he actually find a nice job.
Okay. Mm-hmm. based on what he learned here at home.
With some of what he learned here.
And the other children, how many children you have?
I have 4 kids.
And the others are involved as well?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So a family that works together prospers together.
When we come back, we will take a closer look at some of the Villafranco's creations. We step aside to hear from our partners, the Barry, Ministry of Blue Economy, Del Martin, and Minister Kevin Bernard.
Where they come from? You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean? Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now. Time and space can't keep us apart.
Debari is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Have you designed a project that protects and preserves our vital mangroves? Now's your chance to be recognized as a mangrove conservation champion. Join the Mangrove Friendly Development Challenge, a national competition celebrating innovative designs that enhance and preserve mangroves on private property. Developers, landowners, and other interested groups are welcome to register before October 15th, 2024. For more information, visit mangrovefriendlychallenge.org.
Well, you know what's up? Represented for Minister Kevin Bernard. In Orange Walk East, creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. So Orange Walk East, it's time to jump up. Come vote for Kevin Bernard, he keep on rising up. The roads are paving, and sports is ongoing. Free education in Orange Walk East. The lot surveying and central building. Medical clinics in Orange Walk East. Culverts and drainage and health assistance. New schools are building in Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. Ven a votar por Kevin Bernard, es el hombre de palabra. Él está dando educación gratuita. Él está haciendo deporte. Él está construyendo escuelas. Él está construyendo clínicas. Ayuda con asistencia médica. Kevin Bernard trabaja constantemente para Orange Walk East. Él hace lo mejor para su gente. Es un verdadero líder. Sal y vota a Kevin Bernard el día de las elecciones. Creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. Accomplishments of land certificates for residents. Surveying of residential lots. Water tower built in Tower Hill Village. Culverts and drainage Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and sincerity.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one.
So we're moving around and you're brought into the exhibition table.
All right, so we have cutting board here, and maybe
Who created this one? You or Dixie?
I think I did.
You did?
Yeah, I do most of the creating part. So, but it's important, you know, if you watch this cutting board, you have it's made up of different type of wood, and so we have mahogany.
This is mahogany.
This little piece is mahogany. This is beef wood.
Beef wood.
Beef wood. So that's a popular wood here in PG. This is an ex mahogany.
Okay.
And beef wood. This one on Nargosta, we call bullywood. I'm not sure if you.
No, Nargosta.
We call them bullywood, Nargosta. We end up with the same piece of mahogany. So this is just 3 different type of wood in this one, using this one.
But you have to glue this together, right?
We glue them together, and this one we made yesterday. So this is just how it started.
Okay. And then you
not really how it started, but
you cut something out of that.
Cut it out. So that's what we want to do now. Later on, we want to show you how we get it to this stage.
I like to see that.
So this just the next one is a different pattern. So
same thing.
Yeah, just a different pattern. And that one there.
And these are napkin holders, right?
Napkin holders.
Original.
Yeah. So
again,
I create the design for it, and then we cut it out. We cut it out with the CNC and then glue it together. So. And just a different pattern.
Yeah.
That's a beef wood, Nargosta, and a piece of mahogany.
Mahogany in there.
Yeah.
And then this home thing is painted black, right?
That's painted black.
But you carved the home?
That was cut out with the CNC. So we use machine to do the cutting now. Okay. Maybe beforehand you'd have to use a scroll saw or a jigsaw and cut it, but machine is a lot more precise, and so yeah.
Then Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's something that she made. Small design, so that's show how you incorporate the. I think this one was made solely with the CNC, so you could carve and cut out, so that machine could do all of it.
This is just to hang up on the wall, because it's just
a small decor, yeah.
That was for
it's a Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, and then students wanted something small that they could afford. So I made some of those.
So like a small token or something you could use.
And of course, you're in a hotel room. Please do not disturb.
Yeah.
Oh, please do not disturb massage in session.
You could put any kind of wording you want on yours, so you could change the wording.
Yeah. Well, when I say massage in session, I have to think about my daughter Lisa.
Okay.
Right, my daughter Lisa Rihanna. She's very experienced at massages, body care, and that kind of thing there, and she's good. And so whenever I see something with our massage, she teaches it really. She teaches it.
Okay.
And then this one, teach, love, that's a nice key ring
for a teacher, you know.
Yeah, teach, love, inspire.
So it's a perfect gift for a teacher. Sorry.
Yeah, teach, love, inspire. And who have these all? There's a lot of detail here.
Yeah,
because you got to cut a little hole in all these hearts, right?
Well, you design this in a program, and then the laser did this one.
Oh, it's laser done. Okay.
It's a laser cut.
Laser cut. I love PG.
Yeah, it was a very famous.
That was one of our best sellers
Uh-huh.
1 year. Yes.
Yes.
I love PG.
Probably one of the first things
Keychains
that
you
we
made.
did to the first keychains that was sold a lot.
Okay. I could
So the
identify with
people,
this.
people from PG really
they
like that
like
one.
it.
Man, I love PG too.
And this one was done on a laser, but previously we were doing it on the CNC because we had that machine first.
Uh-huh.
So it was similar. It's a lot faster with the laser.
Okay.
Less cleanup. Because the CNC, you still have to do a lot of sanding.
CNC, what's the difference between the CNC and the laser?
Well, the CNC you use a
That
lot.
one
You
use
use,
bits,
it's a
like-
bit and
Oh,
it's a
bit-
router.
Yeah.
It's manual.
router.
It's a router that's controlled by a computer, right? So the laser is a laser that's controlled by the.
Like
Okay.
So
Parking signs.
yeah, cause we do
We
we do
do
signs
signs,
like that.
yes.
So
And you get orders for these as well.
Yeah.
These are for somebody.
this is for somebody
Okay.
already. We do a lot of thing on request. So
Yeah, we
A lot
made
of orders, so we just do
signs for,
orders.
Copal.
we don't have a shop, so we don't keep a lot of stuff here
You
on
don't have
people.
one
And
shop yet.
have a shop
Yeah,
yet.
we don't have a shop yet. But
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
You have one. Yeah, I like that. But soon.
But soon we're working on it, Mr. Rennie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then some of the different things that the laser can do, like if you want a custom-made sign, probably you might have seen some of the ones that people hang on the door when they enter, like the welcome sign or something, a circular. So this is one of the way they do it. You could cut out your words, put welcome. You could put your name, you could put your street number or anything. It's all possible, no?
Are enough. I like this is original and
That's her creation. So she did this herself. I didn't have any part in this in this
So
one.
this is your work.
I
That's
like making signs.
her work.
Take a pose with your work, man.
That's her work. So.
You are enough, and then the hearts are there. You know,
I saw her making something the day, and she wouldn't want to tell me what she was making, right?
Uh-huh.
So she was hiding, and till after she was varnishing it to do the finishing, then I saw.
I'm sure she was making it for you.
I think so, because it's hung in there.
It's in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you do coasters too?
With the coasters, you could personalize the coasters if you want.
Oh, yeah. The inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
I think this one has a different tongue. This is San Ignacio.
San Ignacio. This is San Ignacio in my hand here.
Yeah.
And then, which, yeah,
I don't. This one is Dangriga.
That's
Dangriga.
with drums.
uh-huh.
And that one is Belize.
Belize.
This is the lighthouse, I think.
Okay.
In
Spainy.
Belize.
Uh-huh. Paine, Punta Gorda.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
so-
which one is this? Orange Walk?
Yeah. Orange Rock.
I think it's Orange Rock with the
It's
tongue.
Orange Rock with the tongue clock.
And this one is Corozal.
And Corozal. Yeah.
So that has
So you have the 6 districts of Belize,
right in there, yeah.
right? Right here.
But if you have like an establishment, maybe a bar or someplace, and you want specialized or personalized coasters, then we could do that too.
So you want it's like I have to bring Love logo and say, hey, here's the Love logo. Get some of these done for me. Yeah.
We could.
And then you do these specialized things as well.
Carvings, yeah.
Carvings.
Yeah.
So these
I will
are
find some
these-
free.
These are detailed.
Yeah. So those are special files that they have some free ones online that you can use, or you could design your own. Because we have the program where you could design your own, but you might have guessed those take a long time.
This is very detailed.
to design.
These scales and everything.
That one is even more detailed. So that's just
Yeah. There's a lot of detail in these.
you could actually feel it, like it feels
Yeah,
real.
you
And
feel- yeah. It's like I got the real gecko here.
so
I like this one.
And
Nice. Who came up with this one?
Yeah, you did that.
I just do that one. Yeah. She don't really like a lot of carving.
Okay.
So anytime you see carving, it's me doing that. So.
You're doing that. But I'm sure she does those.
The earrings, yeah.
Oh, fine craft. Earrings. And,
I'm never out of these earrings. I promote my earrings everywhere I go. And these have been one of our big sellers, earrings.
And you design each earring, right?
Well, some of them that
So
just
there are free templates. And
free
some of them we
templates.
design.
Yeah.
This one, for example,
the Belize one. I made some with the mop and 43, right? 43 at the bottom. Those were a big seller this September.
Okay.
So each holiday, I would do a different style of earring for that occasion.
So when I come back and to see the Villafrancos, right, it will be in your own gift shop, right?
Let's hope so.
Believe it.
Yes, I will believe it. Yes, I think so.
Yes, you have to believe it.
Depends when you're coming back, Mr. Rene.
Well, maybe as soon as possible.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back for the inauguration of the gift shop.
Okay, no problem.
Sounds good. All right.
All right?
Yeah.
And then the Villafranco family. And
Yeah, and they,
this is rosewood, right?
that's
Yeah, it was made on a late. Yeah, that's rosewood.
This is beautiful.
Rosewood.
Rosewood. Pure rosewood. It's heavy.
Yeah, well, I noticed. I noticed you like them ones, so.
Yes. Those are beautiful. Rosewood things. And then you do
We do a lot of awards.
awards.
Yeah, we do a lot of awards. So.
Wow. This is nice. And you
And-
you do window frames?
No, these are not.
What are those for? What are these?
For,
Let me lift up one so I can look at them. What is all this about? This is big.
we make the. Go ahead.
That for portraits, people like, like if you have like a funeral or a wedding, or even a portrait of yourself and you put it on your wall. Some people.
You can just.
Yeah, you put the canvas on it.
Uh-huh.
That's what they use.
Just to put
That's
the
just a
canvas
frame
on.
for a canvas. Yeah.
Frame for a canvas. Okay.
Yeah.
We do a lot of these though because we supply one of the guys that does the canvas, the printing.
Okay.
So every week he would message, Miss T, can you make this amount for me, Miss T? I said, okay.
Different size.
Different sizes,
So you all are versatile.
And she would do the frame herself. So I don't.
I make
really-
frames.
I just saw the frames them there. I didn't see them when I came in till when we were moving around, and then I said, "What are these frames doing here? They look like window,
those
like
are-
you'll put up a window frame."
those are for- those are for
But you're
somebody.
right. It's that's the purpose for it.
We try to make them light because, he have to ship them too. So what if somebody says ship it on Tropic? Try to make it easier for the customer. Be lighter and pay less.
And these are made from the scraps as well, or special wood.
Yeah, scraps. Because there's some of them top of the line board because they are cover, right?
Yeah, they cook over.
Yeah. So those are boards that normally used for making furniture, but you still find use for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Nothing else?
carving, that we were
this carving
doing.
with this turtle here.
Yeah, that's a work in progress. That one you could see how we have to go about and get that sun and then varnish afterwards.
How long would it take you to do something like this?
That one actually took about 6.5 hours.
To do that?
Yeah.
That's fast.
6
In my mind. Because
pretty fast, yeah.
to carve out all these little pieces here.
fast. It was done on the CNC, Mr. Rennes.
Okay, on the
But
machine.
still pretty fast, I would say.
That's fast.
For all the details, no?
All the details, a lot of detail. I'm sure it will take you longer to paint it though. Because you have to put out, or you paint it or leave it like that. I like
Well, just varnish, but that's a good idea too, because you have some good painters, you paint that and probably
me, I don't like
add some more
paint.
values, but I don't know.
I don't like paint wood. I prefer something
Just
to
a
shine it.
Being honest with you, I would prefer it just like that, in all honesty too.
I don't like much paint.
Yeah, I prefer it just like that.
Yeah,
It's just different.
it's just the natural,
the natural thing. No?
Yeah,
We're just all right.
yeah.
Anything else?
Because our earrings, we not varnish these, so these are just
Wax. We use wax
What?
on them.
Oh, okay, so
yeah. Cause
And then when they get faded, all you have to do, if you have coconut oil or any kind of oil, wax, just rub it up and shine again.
good. And you're ready to go again.
Yes, nobody will know that.
And you wear your own earrings, so
Always.
yeah, so she have a lot of them.
Always.
I can imagine. Well, look at this. This is a big exhibition.
And they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, much one earring?
One earring, that $15 each.
Only $15 one earring, no? That's cheap, man.
Very cheap.
I made from rosewood, sir.
Rosewood earrings.
Rosewood earring.
So when you say one piece of rosewood, like you could say yourself $sign on it. Because the amount of stuff you could make.
So when you walk out there, it's a piece of wood, you see $signs.
Yes.
I like that. When you see a piece of wood thrown on the ground, you see $signs.
We have some small
Yes.
pieces right here,
Yeah.
pieces like this.
Somebody would throw
piece of wood.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah. Somebody would have just maybe shaved this off or something and
Yes.
throw it away.
And I could make how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 pair of earrings out of this.
6 pair of earrings. So you take this piece of wood that somebody throw away
Yeah.
and make 6 pairs of earrings, which will give you over $100.
Yes.
Right? So this little piece of wood, you turn it into $100
Yes.
plus. Right? Wow. You see?
Yes, work. Yes, you have sun and
Yeah, but
all of that
the
and
fact
wax.
is, from a discarded piece of wood, you be using your talent
And it's
will turn this into $100.
Exactly.
You know?
Because wood is you normally cut wood 1 inch, 1 inch thick when you get it off of the mill.
Yeah.
So you could rip a 1 inch piece and you could probably get about 4 of these strips. So just to show you the value, you know, people are just throwing away. You know? You use a regular piece of 1 inch board and you could rip that into, because these are less than a 1/4 inch thick.
Okay.
It's a little over 1/8 maybe.
Okay. Now,
So
let's look at your. I see make flagpole too.
yeah, we do. we do a lot of stuff, Mr. Renner. You just don't have a lot of it here because it's mostly stuff that was ordered out. And so we don't have the shop yet.
You don't have the shop and you don't store.
So we don't store because we hardly have space for the wood.
Yeah, a lot of pieces of wood you have there, just pieces of scraps of wood.
So that's a lot money you're watching on
money, yeah. Yes. Now imagine if I would go here and say, let me see if I could walk here, and I walk down to your wood pile, and I would take out, let's say this. Let me be safe here. Let's just reach for this piece of wood. All right?
That's a piece of emery.
Emery?
Emery.
Yeah. And I just reached for it.
Yemery is what people call it, yemery.
And you were already doing something with it.
Doing something on that already.
Yeah.
I made some trophies for cycling race.
I think this was for a cycling race in Dangriga.
I was practicing the trophy style before I made it.
Well, I just went to wood pile and pull out the first piece of wood that I could have pulled.
It's still not thrown away, because we could probably still use it.
You know? But it just shows that the creativity, because somebody will just take this and throw it away and walk on it or something like that, and here you are making use of it.
I could cut off this piece. Right here. Make a nice little sign. Cut out some letters, maybe a prayer or something. Sand it up, stick the letters, and you could sell that for cheap, maybe $15 to $20.
Yeah, that's a piece of wood you picked up. You know?
Look at this piece, Mr. It was already, something was doing there already, so. But we use this piece, if you use a laser, we could cut out letters, out of it and stick to something else. Like
2 earrings, don't you?
We don't usually make earrings
from this. What kind of wood?
From mahogany.
Oh, it's a mahogany. All right. Yeah.
Because some of the earrings, they're kind of intricate, and then the mahogany tend to break more easily.
Yeah, you could see
so,
it. Right
so
at the start, it would break. Yeah, that's true.
So it's good for cutting out letters, if you want to stick it to a background. If you want to make a sign, so you use that for that. So this, like this scrap pile here, we just
put this back.
It's okay. Just this scrap pile here, we just probably select some board, like
pieces of board.
You put it together.
But what would this turn into?
Cutting board.
cutting board? This?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like over there. So we will put like the pieces together.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
And then we glue it.
Uh-huh.
Like this.
And then
Uh-huh.
it looks like that.
So these pieces that you have thrown over here could turn into something like this.
Yeah. And you could put a tongue and groove on it if you want more strength.
Yeah.
But it's not like when normally I tell people it's just for cutting and it's not for chopping. 'Cause people like say they want a chopping board and then they they chop it 2 times on it and the board's destroyed, no?
Right, yeah.
So cutting board and a lot of people they buy them just to put them up for looks in the kitchen, just for decoration. So it's what you want it for.
Then this little piece here. Now, how would you use this? This is a scrap from a sawmill, right?
That's a piece of rosewood, I think.
See, look at that. This is
For earrings.
That's for earrings.
oh,
Or keychains.
yeah, rings and keychains.
Or keychains, yeah.
But this was just something that ran through a saw and fell on the side, and more than likely the person would have just left it there, or
Yeah, that's
thrown it on a heap and burn it or something like that if you weren't around.
And you can imagine how much earrings you could get out of that, or keychains. So
See that?
very good. I mean,
So you go to the sawmill and pick it up. I said, tell her, don't throw that away.
Or here that
Oh, don't burn it.
Say,
Don't burn
I
it.
do.
don't burn it. Don't throw away the edge.
Don't throw away the edges. I'm coming for them.
Or put them up to dry.
Walk me through some of your we don't establish
yeah,
the whole
use
pile already, right?
strip of boards, and then we glue them together to get this. So
So just walk me through some of the stuff that you do and let me see some of the machinery in action.
We will wrap up our visit to Fine Crafts, owned by Alfonso and Dixy Villafranco, after this break to hear from our partners, the Bari, Ministry of Blue Economy, Del Martin, and Minister Kevin Bernard.
You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean? Jump and shout all over the nation. We're breaking out with a new creation. It's been too long, we've got to unite now. Time and space can't keep us apart right now. Unity, yes, you better know.
Debari is your one-stop store of choice. We have an array of electronics and accessories to keep you connected. Your home will be the envy of your friends when you choose from a wide variety of household appliances. We can help you dress the entire family in style and comfort with our selection of clothing and footwear. Visit our store on Albert Street in Belize City, San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, Park Street in Orange Walk Town, Belmopan, and San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Debari, get more, pay less.
Have you designed a project that protects and preserves our vital mangroves? Now's your chance to be recognized as a mangrove conservation champion. Join the Mangrove Friendly Development Challenge, a national competition celebrating innovative designs that enhance and preserve mangroves on private property. Developers, landowners, and other interested groups are welcome to register before October 15th, 2024. For more information, visit mangrovefriendlychallenge.org.
Well, you know what's up? Represented for Minister Kevin Bernard in Orange Walk East, creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and sincerity. So Orange Walk East, it's time to jump up. Come vote for Kevin Bernard, he keep on rising up. The roads are paving and sports is ongoing. Free education in Orange Walk East, the lot surveying and center building. Medical clinics in Orange Walk East, culverts and drainage and health assistance. New schools are building in Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people, Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people, he's a man with love and integrity. East people. He's a man with love and sincerity. Ven a votar por Kevin Bernal. Es el hombre de palabra. Él está dando educación gratuita. Él está haciendo deporte. Él está construyendo escuelas. Él está construyendo clínicas. Ayuda con asistencia médica. Kevin Bernal trabaja constantemente para Orange Walk East. Él hace lo mejor para su gente. Es un verdadero líder. Sal y vota a Kevin Bernal el día de las elecciones. Creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernal, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and sincerity. Accomplishments of land certificate for residents. Surveying of residential lots. Water tower built in Tower Hill Village. Culverts and drainage repair in Carmelita. Roadworks, health center and school in Santa Marta. Paving of streets in San Jose Palmar Village and Champagne Ridge Road. Centers and medical clinics in villages and rural areas. Educational and health medical assistance. Celebration events and programs in towns and villages. Over 30 roads have been paved and more to come. Creating opportunities, delivering for Orange Walk East. Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernard, they are feel away. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and integrity. Orange Walk East people. Kevin Bernard's a man with loyalty. Orange Walk East people. He's a man with love and sincerity.
Celebration time. It don't matter what part of the jewel they come from. You da you and me da me. But guess what? All are we the one. See what I mean?
You brought me inside your workshop. That is the part of your workshop because I see you have machines all over the place. Right? Now, what happens on this machine here? We have to put on a mask because I understand you're going to generate some dust, no?
This is a router, but it's controlled by the computer, so they call it a CNC machine.
Okay. So how does that work now?
Okay, Mr. Renel, I think it's easier if I show you.
Okay. Show me. I'm learning.
All right. So first we have to make sure we clamp down our piece. The piece of
This is what we're working on.
We're going to work on.
Okay.
We're going to turn this into a cutting board. So we're going to cut out a specific shape, maybe some shape that somebody want. If you have a special shape or a heart, if you want a heart, you could cut that out. If you want a fish, some people, I think the other day we did some in shape of chickens.
Oh yeah?
So a chicken cutting board. But it's whatever the customer desire. Huh?
Okay, which one are you going to do now?
We'll probably just do a regular one that we have on the computer store already.
Okay, let's do that.
And let's get it set up.
Okay.
First,
show me that
some
now.
people have some fancy clamping things, but I normally just take a piece of board, and I have some reference lines on this. Back into this, because this is a sacrificial piece of board, so I could you could move this, or you could replace it as many times, but it lasts a long time, you know. So I would clamp this to all around just to secure it. So let me finish clamping this. Most of the time, this is where you want to start your project
Oh, okay.
Preferably, you could start it anywhere to the middle of the project on that side. But I usually like this corner. So your bit will start here, and then of course you'll have to have this piece of board measured.
Okay.
So when you put it in the program, you'll have everything
done
to size already.
Okay. So the clamps are made from the scraps. So the only thing about there was the screws that you're using, and then of course the drill you have in your hand.
But the screws I could probably use them over and over. No? So let me just put this. All right.
Good.
And then
no, what we have next?
Probably need a tip.
Okay.
Just for
measurements.
12, 15. All right. So we have that, Mr. Rene, and this one, some bit. So these are router bits. These are like the common ones. You'll probably find this anywhere in Belize. Router bits.
Oh,
these ones are more special, and it's kind of
see what you're saying.
So I don't really find this all over. Like in PG, you won't find bits like this.
Okay.
But these one are what we call ball nose bit, and these are the ones that we use to do the fine details in the carving. So if you want to do 3D or 2.5D, they will call it. It's like a half a image, half like you saw on the portraits out there. So we use that. This one is just a regular cutting bit.
Okay.
So we use this one. I have like 3. This one I think a little more dull to me. Okay, so we use carbide motion because this is the program that communicates with this machine. Huh?
Okay.
So we initialize the machine now.
Okay, start moving.
Yeah, because the machine, it needs to know where it is.
Yeah.
You know? As long as the machine establishes where it is, then he could do the rest. You could stop it, and he could go right back to where it starts.
Okay.
So it's like a little robot.
Robotics in action.
I already had since I use it a lot, like the last point where I was, then I could bring it right to that quickly.
Okay.
Alright, so before we got this machine, I didn't have any kind of training, nothing, even how to put on this thing. A lot of YouTube videos.
To train yourself.
I did a lot of research before, so it never had no kind of machine like this, or people that train you to use this kind of machine. So I had to learn everything from scratch.
Okay. Let me just watch.
Okay. So, like I said before, I still have it as DNA woodworks. Going here, we have to enter everything, and then now what we need, we normally use a piece of paper. When this paper, when the bit touches the paper, that means that's the mark that you want. That's the level that you want to start off. So that would be like the thickness. You see, it's barely touching. So the bit is positioned correctly there. And then we'll set 0. We'll zero out the whole program, and then we'll start. Now we have to load the file. This is something that was loaded already, but okay, that one was 5. Yeah, 12 by 14.
So you don't have to do anything more?
No, I'll just resume it now.
Once you have set up what you want to do,
yeah,
it's on its own.
I never do its thing now. So it's already making the groove.
Okay.
For that cutting board. This is the inside that. Usually when you cut something and all the juice or the excess water, it will go in here instead of on your counter, no? This part will, because this is straight off there, so some part it won't touch. This is probably a lower part than the up here. So.
The groove is already there, right?
Yeah, I think we'll go down like 4 times. We could speed this up a little. You could control your speed how you want and how deep you want to cut at the same time. So I just normally go slower, make a lot of noise to save your bit. But I think it's like, yeah, it's almost done there. So it depends on how deep you want to put it.
Yeah.
I'll probably go about.
But it goes and goes until you get the depth that you want, right?
So you get the depth that you want.
Okay.
So it's about 1/8.
And do you want to cut off the whole thing? Suppose you want to just cut it right through.
Well, we'll have to do a bit change. The other bit.
Oh, you change the bit then?
The other bit will cut out the entire shape of the cutting board.
Okay.
And then you could change and you could put another bit if you want to do engraving on it. So if you want to engrave your name, you could do that.
Okay.
If you want to engrave a flower on it, you want to engrave any type of object on it, you can engrave that. But the laser itself can do all of that also. Yeah. So that is finished with that process.
Finish what you finished the command that you gave.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that you don't move the head. The point is already set here, so you don't want to move that, because then when you put the other command, then you go one way, you cut where you're not supposed to cut. Okay, so for this purpose, we want the X and the Z. No, actually the X and the Y to remain the same. So that the machine have to be lined up here, and here have to be the same. The only thing that will change would be the Z height or the Z height, we call it. So because the different length bits. So this one won't be the same. We have to check it over again, no? So you have to make sure that one you set that one over.
So you put in a piece of paper again.
And we put the piece of paper again. Yeah. Some of the fancier machines, they have a bit setter, so you don't have to do all of this manual work. The machine already knows where it is, so you could go right there and cut that.
Yeah.
So that's the outside part. Which will kind of be a little harder to do with just manually, jigsaw and all of that. We could speed it up a little if you want.
Yeah.
When I first got this machine, I used to watch it when you do V-carve. That's like carving out the letters. I could sit down and watch the entire process because I like the way, I like to see how it works. Yeah. It's like amazing, how it's just carving out all the letters. Make a little noise. See that one you saw out there, that's like a round one. It's probably not cut through, or you probably cut the shape a little bit.
Okay.
It's just a sacrificial board, so it doesn't matter. No?
Okay.
As long as you don't cut the screws.
saw through, but it does it piece by piece. I mean layer by layer, basically.
Yeah.
Till it,
I think you have different settings. Like if you're doing letters or V carving, then you could do it how you want. If you want it go side to side or you want it go around.
so if I wanted to write Love FM in the middle of that,
You could do it.
yeah, I could just put Love FM and you feed us through the computer and he will do that.
And it will do that.
Right.
Oh, you could do it if you want.
Okay.
Alright, let me see how far it is here.
That's the image.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the Belize watch image.
So what where are we at now?
Well, we have the laser machine.
Laser machine. Okay, so the laser, this is the laser machine.
We'll personalize the cutting board that you just made.
Okay, here it is. We're personalizing this, right?
Yeah.
So what are we going to put on it?
We'll put the Belize watch logo on it.
Okay, all right.
Right, so
Let's see that happen then.
now, if we put it to the center, yeah, this is our darker color wood, so it probably won't show. So I would recommend we put it
Here.
on the mahogany. Yeah,
Ah, right.
engrave good.
And the mahogany is a national
So
tree of Belize, so that's a good way to look at it. So Alfonso, we're ready now to print, right?
yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay,
We're ready.
go ahead.
All right, so let's frame the logo and see where it'll fit on the actual cutting board.
What about framing this logo now?
All right.
I thought it was once it's in the computer, you do the thing.
Well, it has a framing button on the machine itself, or you could control it from this from the program within the program.
Okay.
So we'll frame it here, and we could see where it's gonna go. So if you're satisfied with that, or you want to move the board this way or that way,
So I could just put mine in
yes, sir. You could put it where you want. Let's try it again. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So right around there should work, or you want to dress it a little this way.
Frame.
And then so you can see where it's
All
happening.
right. That's okay.
That's okay there.
It looks up from here, from where I am. Yeah.
All right. So now
What we do? Play.
we need to close the gate because a laser you're doing it, and you know.
Well, you can't look at that direct either.
Watch on laser.
You can't watch a laser direct.
So the cover is safe. You could watch through the cover
They watch through the cover?
while it's working.
Okay, but not
But
no direct. All right. So what do I do now?
So you could go. The laser is on. You make sure that the laser is turned on. So it's in on position.
On. Okay.
And then you could press start. If you want to engrave deeper than that, then you increase the power, or you could decrease the speed.
Okay.
So you go slower, then you burn deeper.
No deeper. Okay.
This setting is what we'll normally use. So you could do a preview of it. So this is what it will. This is what it will look like after it's on the cutting board. It's the start button here.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's go.
Right. So it's started. And you could.
New thing. How long will it take? You said?
Well, it has a timer there. We could have checked it. We should check it.
When
in the
it's
preview.
when it's finished, we could look at it.
Okay. Estimated time 7 minutes
7 minutes.
35 seconds.
7 minutes and 35 seconds. Okay.
But you could always cut down on the time if you want to go faster. Then you could increase the speed,
Okay.
and you decrease the power or increase the power. But like how we've been working with it a while now, so we know more or less
That's what to do.
what's the optimal setting for it.
Yeah.
You know.
So 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's more or less about 7 minutes to do that logo.
All right. And then every time okay. Here we go. You want to hold this for me? Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well done.
Belize watch. So
Belize watch. There it is.
That's where you wanted it.
Yes, that's where I remember we were adjusting and adjusting.
Adjusting
right?
it on the keyboard. So.
You see La Isla Bonita here.
So now, if you want, you could just take a rag and just wipe off the soot from it.
Okay.
Some of the soot from the
and then you
burning.
don't want to put any more varnish or anything, or clear varnish or
we usually use oil instead of varnish because it's a cutting board. So
okay, so oil.
We don't want to use any kind of varnish on a cutting board.
Okay.
So we use a cutting board oil on it.
Okay. So I'm learning a whole lot. I'm having fun here at your workshop.
We are going to make some personalized keychains with your name in it. So
my name?
With your name, your actual name. So
okay.
Let's do that now, Mr. Rene. We had your name and Mr. Paul's name already. So
Abadia Sosa.
Ava, Miss Ava name. All right. So I have a keychain blank here. And we're just gonna type in her name, AVA, Ava. Look for a suitable font. Maybe something a little thick like that. And now, so I drag her name up.
There it is, Ava.
Big. I'm gonna make 2 Pauls, so I just
yes, you have to do 2 Pauls because Paul Mullings is also a videographer.
Alright.
So there are 2 Pauls.
We got 2 Paul, Rene, Ava.
Okay, that's good.
We're gonna set the speed.
Okay.
So cutting like 0.4.
0.4.
0.4 inch per second. So you want to go fast, and probably a power of about 40.
Okay.
And then we do.
What wood would you use for that?
We are going to use a piece of rosewood.
Rosewood.
So, yeah.
All right.
Specifically, this piece of rosewood.
This piece of rosewood. Okay.
All right. So it's already been prepared.
Okay.
So place it in the machine.
All right.
If you want to do that, Mr. Rennie.
Okay. So put that in here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
What side? From the beginning, like from.
That's okay. We could do it.
Oh, you could adjust it. Okay.
We could adjust it, but the most important thing to remember now is that this piece of wood is much thinner than the cutting board, so we have to adjust the lengths.
Oh, because they go right through.
Laser height again. So,
okay.
so
you need to.
It's just like a crash course, but I don't know if you want to
use this thing here.
So
right?
we could take it out.
Just take out the key.
Yeah, just take out the key.
You use this piece of it here. And then here.
We'll place it underneath there and we'll bring down the laser head till it touches that.
Okay, you do it.
Okay. And then let me help you.
You do it faster than I would.
So that's going up, so this is going down here. So we bring it down till it just touches, huh?
Yeah. There it is.
Alright. Right about here.
So we put back our keys in.
Back our keys. And now we could we set a piece of material and then now we're back to the computer where we could do our framing now and see where this is going to. I think you know how to do the framing already, Mr. Renner, so you could do the frame button there. This one?
Look at look I say. Look at the frame button there now.
This one on the side here. Alright, so you could frame this. So it's you notice it should work perfect right there.
It should work good right there, yeah?
Should work perfect.
Yeah.
So if you think you're ready, we could close the lid and then we could press start.
Let's start!
Alright, let's close the lid.
Here we go.
And
then we press start now. Here we go. Learning here. Start. Machine is working now.
Yeah.
And I allow the machine to do its work.
I think you could laser after this. You could handle this machine after this.
Oh, yeah. After a year of training, maybe. Number one.
Okay, Paul. All right, so and then.
Oh, those little pieces have to come out.
The little pieces.
And that says Paul number one, right?
So we have one there.
Okay, here is Paul 2.
You take out that.
Paul Mahong, Paul Mullings. And then this is Ava.
This is Ava.
And this one is Rene.
And this is Mr. Rene. So we still have a.
Yeah.
All right. So now all you need to do now is get them sanded and wax.
And that's it.
And that's it. And put on the key ring on it.
Okay. So I've learned to make key
and then
rings.
you have your keychain.
That's good.
A personalized keychain, huh?
Personalized keychain. So you have the little chain that you put on there.
Yes, sir. We do.
You put on here.
Okay, so
that's where your wife comes in, right?
Dixie will help you with the sanding.
Dixie, how you sand that thing, Dixie?
Well, we're moving over here to one of my next favorite machine.
This is your favorite machine?
Yes.
Sanding machine.
Sander. So the thing we have on it right now kind of smooth, so we have to change it.
You have to change this?
We have to change the belt.
The belt, all right.
Yes, so we have to change the belt.
But Dixie, how much time for the change in belt then? Okay,
and then we use one stiffer one, more rougher one then.
Okay.
Because with rosewood they kind of.
So we have rosewood keychains. Amazing set of machinery you have here. Makes work easier, right?
You want to throw a little dust, so I don't know if you want to stay.
I put on my mask. Hold on. Put on my mask. Only secret, you're not afraid your finger can catch up in that?
I done use it already.
Because I figure that it'll hurt, burn a lot if your finger get caught.
Or your whole nail come off piece of it.
Wow. Let me leave you to concentrate.
You can drink liquor and come back here. Okay. So we have this one here.
Let's sand it.
With this one here, we still have to get them on the
And it's hot?
side. It's hot here.
It's hot, yeah.
Sometimes we do like 50 or 100 of these.
A day?
Depends on the order. We make a lot of them.
So if I want to order a set of Belize watch key rings, I can just put in my order.
Yeah.
And how much each key ring will cost more or less?
They're at $10 for retail. And we go to about 8 for wholesale.
So the more I order, the more reasonable it becomes.
Yeah.
Rosewood.
All number one.
Number one, yeah.
And it get hot sometimes. The wood get hot. But because this rosewood have a lot of oil, and with the friction and the oil, it get hot.
So each wood you have to treat different, right? Each type of wood?
Yeah. This, if the mahogany, this may have gone a long time.
Okay.
But not the rosewood.
Paul 2. Ava.
And Miss Ava. With the short name.
You have to keep your nails short indeed, because if your nails were long, I could see where it could be caught up and you're sanding your nails as well.
Yeah. Okay, this one I still have a wee. Okay.
But it's amazing that you have to do this for each piece, no? Because you can't say, oh, I'm going to do 4 pieces at the same time. Each piece has to be handled by yourself.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like mass production. Each piece has to be handled.
But it's not done yet.
It's not done yet?
I have to change this and put a
You serious?
line of paper. Yes.
I thought it was over.
No.
Okay.
But this one now will be long.
Okay. So it's another process again.
Yeah.
You said this is your favorite machine?
Well, if I had to do it with sander, it may take much longer with a regular palm sander.
I don't think I'll try that one.
Nah, I'm afraid you'll get your fingers burnt.
No, I don't think I'll try that one at all. I can't promise you I'll try that one.
Okay, this one is good.
The arbor is ready.
And you can have the apple. Gears.
Yeah, they don't break easily, right?
No.
Wow, it feels that you can feel the difference. You can feel the difference in it indeed.
And we don't varnish there because the varnish tend to peel.
Yeah. I think natural like this is good.
Yeah, then when it peel up, it don't look good.
Yeah. One more. Hot. That's a skill even to turn that around without getting your nails or your fingers caught.
Yeah. My finger get on it sometimes.
Oh yeah? Must have hurt, no?
Yes, Simone. Okay. So now our
What's next one?
I will put some wax on it.
So you polish it with the wax.
Yeah, the wax.
Give it a little shine that you would see.
Quality shine.
But you have to polish each one of them, so you have to personally interact with each one of these things. It's not a machine polishing it, it's a person polishing it.
Yes.
It's a person sanding it. All the machine do is cut it.
Sanding usually takes
Well, that usually they
take a long time.
Take a long time, the finishing touch, huh? Personalized finishing touch.
Okay. So I give you a rag. If you want,
So you shine it up now, no?
yeah. We did these for BNTU 1 year, and I'm like 100 and I don't remember 100 and what.
So you have to sit down here and wax 100
yes.
of these. And how long will it take you to do this in a day? How many hours? Or it take you more than a day?
Yeah, it take more than 1 day.
More than a day, okay.
I think we never had this machine here, so we
Yeah.
had,
You could imagine doing this without a machine? When you have to take a sandpaper and sandpaper down every single piece? You know?
Be hard. Or if you have to use there.
No, yeah, it makes it hard. Yeah.
That's why you have to, like when you say start up, you have to invest in a better machines as you go along. You know, start big, but okay. So we're done with there.
Okay, next.
Now I want to put on the
little chains, huh? The rings.
Yeah, I get it.
You always use on pliers like that?
No, I learned.
I see you are hearing them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
First ball.
so the first ball is ready now.
The ball giving trouble.
Mm-hmm.
This could say Miss Ava will give you trouble. I think every teacher in the Southern Belize own one of the keychain.
One of these keychains, huh?
Yeah. Because they buy it for like presents to give the teachers or the staff. Miss Ava one was easy.
Yeah, Miss Ava.
Alright, this next ball.
Next ball always your trouble.
Hold this one, yeah?
Uh-huh.
And then you open it with this one.
Open.
No, you open the ring first.
Oh, open the ring first. Okay. There we go.
Just pull it open.
Pull it open?
So this top could fit.
Okay.
Once it could fit in there, then it
could
could.
fit now?
I think so. Then you hook this in there.
Wait, I think I do something wrong here.
No, you're correct. You could take this off and you could hold it in your hand.
Oh, hold it in my
Yeah.
hand? Oh, okay. And then
Yeah, then you just put it in.
bring it through, yeah. Wait, I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go.
And then you add the ring to it.
No, drop out the metal there, very top.
Yeah.
Pliers to pull it out.
So the key ring there? Well, thank you so much for that awesome experience of learning to do a key ring. I've never made a key ring before in my life, right? So this is good for me. I'm happy you allowed me to put on the chain on it.
Because yes, because even my kids try and like 1-2 times, I can't do this. So you do very good.
You have some application forms for jobs. After I apply for a job now. Okay, that was fun though. I want to thank you so much for doing this and for hosting us. We felt very much at home and we enjoyed doing it. And congratulations to you and Don Alfonso for all the hard work that you're doing.
Okay, thank you too. Thanks everybody too.
Alfonso and Dixie, I want to thank you so much for having us here and for teaching me so much. I learned so much being here. You know, I'm sure when I come to Punta Gorda next time, I'm coming to see you. And trust me, we're going to order some stuff from you because I really enjoy what you do and how you do it. I admire the family unit working together, that both of you are working together. That is to be admired. And hey, what can I say? I had a good morning here with you all. And I want to thank you so much. And thanks, of course, to Paul Mahong for bringing us. Now, before I ask Paul to close us out, is there anything that you would like to say that we did not ask you? Who going first? You going first?
Yes.
All right.
I would like to share a contact.
Okay.
We are at corner Periwinkle and Lily Street, Punta Gorda Town, Indianville. Or you can get us at the phone numbers on the 615-1706 or 626-3043.
Okay.
So just send a message and yes, and the Facebook page at Fine Crafts Punta Gorda.
Fine Crafts Punta Gorda. Thank you so much, Miss Dixie. I really enjoyed my stay here. Alfonso.
Mr. Rene, thank you very much. Thank you for you and the team, for this the exposure too.
It's my pleasure.
For your time.
Please.
Yeah. Well, as a token of appreciation,
What you surprised me now.
we want to.
I didn't expect
We
anything.
want to.
I didn't come expecting gifts from Alfonso. I came here to do a show.
Yeah, we want to present you with this piece. So
Thank you so much.
it's kind of heavy, but
yeah, but it's
rosewood. So.
rosewood.
Yes, sir. It's a rosewood. So.
Wow. I
hope.
treasure
Yes,
this.
I hope.
Yes,
you
I will definitely
enjoy that.
treasure this, and I want to thank you so much, Alfonso, for this gift and for having me here today.
Thank you, Mr. Rene.
Also, see this proudly displayed because it's Belizean rosewood, right?
Well, yeah, that's the thing that gives us joy. When somebody appreciate, like somebody buy an earring from us and we see them wearing it in public, and they're telling other people where they get from. That's the thing that brings us joy and make us want to do more of this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So, I want to thank the team, Belize Watch team, now for this, for all of the time that they have spent with us here.
Yeah. And Alfonso, again, I want to thank you and Dixie, and Paul, you usually close us out before I say my final words.
Chief, I'm deeply touched by this loving couple. Let me remind the world and Belize that they have a rural background, roots, Jacintoville and Emery Grove, and they've come to PG to earn a living. Yeah. And they have, and not to earn a living, but to give a service, exceptional service to the people of Toledo, Belize, and those who come from abroad. But when Ava got in touch with me a few weeks ago saying they're coming down, and I had them in mind from day one, from the first minute I got in touch with them, both Alfonso and his lovely wife Dixie, they were very receptive and warm and said, we'll make time for Belize Watch Group. And they have proved that this morning, Chief. And so I, on behalf of the team, Ms. Ava Sosa, yourself, Chief, Paul Munnings, myself, my heart is full with gratitude to them. And we wish them all the best in their endeavors. And sure bet we look forward to having their quality products in the market in Belize.
And I couldn't have said it better, Paul, because what I've experienced here is love, right? A lot of love for not only the art, but for family, for God, for country. We have experienced love in so many ways, and love is always a choice that we make, right? We always make a choice to love or not to love. And because we make the choice to love, we say, Belize and beyond, thanks for choosing love.
Let's be proud of the things that make us one.